Welcome to Chad Strand's real estate website. If you're buying or selling, he can help. His website is designed to guide you through the process. Call Chad today for a free no-obligation appointment. 612-849-4600.
Hillary Clinton's margin has now gone over 2 million votes ahead of Donald Trump in the popular vote, a popular vote advantage that will not change the outcome of the election, which is, of course, determined by the Electoral College. Still, some Clinton supporters are now trying to mount a campaign to ask for an audit in key states to see if a recount should be ordered. According to a group of election lawyers and computer scientists cited by Gabe Sherman in New York Magazine, there is, quote, persuasive evidence that election results in Wisconsin, Pennsylvania, and Michigan may have been manipulated or hacked. Joining me now is Ed Rendell, former Democratic governor of Pennsylvania and former Democratic national chairman and an NBC political analyst. So let's try to examine this recount idea or audit idea to see if there should be a recount. If you look at the margins, Governor, in Pennsylvania, Michigan, and Wisconsin, and she would need all three states, look at that margin in Pennsylvania, almost 69,000 votes. Is there any way that you could imagine her suddenly reversing that so that she would win Pennsylvania?
It would be very hard to do, Andrea, particularly Pennsylvania. Wisconsin and Michigan are closer. But look, I think since there was so much chatter about the possibility of Russia hacking the results, et cetera, it's probably worth someone doing a quick study to do the actual vote count and what the reports were. The statistical survey raises questions, but boy, it's a real long shot. I wouldn't do an election challenge unless I found in district after district that there was a significant difference between what the actual vote on the machine was and what the reported vote was. And in fact, according to all the people at Homeland we talked to before the election, these machines are not online. These machines are all internally connected, so that hacking would be nearly impossible, we were told, at least by Homeland Security before the election. They're not on the internet. Again, that would be a persuasive argument for not doing an audit. But look, when someone raises a statistical study like this, it's probably a good idea to have someone look at it quick, down and dirty, not an election challenge, not a court challenge, but just to see if there's anything to these claims. My guess is there isn't. Look, no one wants Hillary Clinton to be president of the United States more than me. I think she'd have been a great president. No one was more disappointed than I was. But, you know, I don't think this is worth any full-scale audit, but I think we can take a look at some divisions, see if there's any disparity. My guess is there probably wouldn't be, or if it's a disparity, it's, as you said, small enough that it would make a difference.
You know, on election night or the morning after 2 a.m., whenever, it was around 2 a.m. because we were all at the Clinton headquarters at the Javits Center, John Podesta came out and said, you know, to the crowd, a very disappointed crowd at that stage, we're not giving up. Let's, you know, sleep for a couple of hours. Let's count every vote. Gave a stirring speech to rally the emotionally spent troops. And then within about 10 or 15 minutes, Hillary Clinton conceded. And we've heard reports that that was because of the White House desiring for her to concede, that there was a desire not to, you know, make a conflict more possible, that the President of the United States actually wanted her to concede, that the numbers just weren't there. Do you think that there's an appetite now to, do you think there's an appetite now, after all has been said and done, to reopen this?
I don't think there really is. I mean, there are some people, I've been getting messages on the internet that we should do the audit, et cetera. But I don't think there's a real appetite for this. I think we lost, and it's interesting, if someone was going to hack into machines in Pennsylvania, Wisconsin, and Michigan, why didn't they hack into machines in New Hampshire and Minnesota and Florida and North Carolina, et cetera? How did these forces know that Mr. Trump was going to carry Florida and North Carolina, but and there was no need to do the hacking in there? So, look, it's probably worth, since there's reliable computer scientists who said this, You may be right that these are not machines that are on the internet, but let's take a look. Let's do a few divisions. Let's not make a big deal about this. And if there's nothing there, let's put it to rest fast. Because look, Mr. Trump deserves the right to build his team and to get the American people looking at what he's doing unimpeded by any of this. If there's something there, fine, but let's take a quick look and get this over with fast.
And let's talk about the Democratic National Committee that you once led. There's a possible leadership fight pitting the West Wing against the left wing of the party. What do you do about that? You've got, you've got Congressman Ellison, who's put his hat in the ring, and you've got a second guessing from the outgoing Obama administration.
Well, what I would like to see, and I've said this a couple of days ago, I'd like to see Joe Biden, if he wants to do it.
But he has said now that he's not interested.
Well, a number of people, myself included, are trying to reach him. I think he would be a great bridge to take this job for 18 months or 2 years, to put someone like Keith Ellison in as a co-chair, some younger people, and see if we can bring about unity in the party, because I think it's very, very important. But I think the basic message that we need new blood is correct. But I think rather than have a bloodletting right now, I think everyone respects Vice President Biden. Everyone would, I think, Keith Ellison has said if Vice President Biden was interested in it, he would not run. I think that's right now the best posture for the party.
Thank you so much, Governor Rendell, and a happy holiday.
I hope Joe's watching. I said, I hope Joe's watching us.
We can certainly reach out to him and make sure, if he isn't, that we get his reaction. Thank you, and have a good holiday.
Hey there, I'm Chris Hayes from MSNBC. Thanks for watching MSNBC on YouTube. If you want to keep up to date with the videos we're putting out, you can click subscribe just below me, or click over on this list to see lots of other great videos.